Kaizer Chiefs just beat an Eredivisie side, PEC Zwolle, however you call it, by a 1-0. And I know that a lot of people are happy because Kaizer Chiefs won a match. But I'm not happy because Kaizer Chiefs won a match. I'm happy because Kaizer Chiefs, for this game, went out and did exactly what they've been doing. The only difference is that this time they have won a match. You understand me? I'm looking at this from a point of view that this has been coming. What happened today is no surprise to me. It's no surprise to me at all because this is exactly what I have seen Kaizer Chiefs doing. So my ultimate thing, as I've been saying in games that we've lost before, the 4-0 loss, people were turning against the team, the 1-0 loss, the 2-1 loss, I honestly didn't care because I looked at how Chiefs were playing. And a lot of people's opinions is going to be swayed about Chiefs because we won. But the thing is, what they did today was a continuation of exactly what they've been doing throughout the preseason. And by so doing, now they finally end the results. And this is once again proof of why you must watch the game and not necessarily results. And the fact that we've gone and we've played like this against an Eredivisie side, and not just played like this, but also won a match. The other thing that we've done is that in playing our football against a team that was pressing us and looking like we're press resistant, just playing the ball through them and creating chances, it's just incredible. And I want to focus on a few things about this game. I want to speak specifically about a few tweaks that Nabi did in this game, but I also just wanted to do a general overview of the game. By the way, please make sure to like the video. If you are new here, do make sure to also subscribe to the channel. And also, after you are done subscribing here, go to another channel that's called The Cutback with Umpilo. I'll probably link it on the comments. In fact, I'll link it here because that's where I will start posting match analysis of Chiefs, Pirates, and Sundowns. I've been posting Pirates and Sundowns in the channel, but now I will also post Chiefs in the channel as well, so that all the three teams are found in that one channel. So I'll pin this channel here, and then you guys can go and subscribe there. Konje upushe nangu share channel. So there is a link that is going to be pinned. Oh, I copied the wrong thing. Yeah, so while you are joining, just let me know where you are watching from, so that we can also just know how many people are watching and where are they watching from. Wow, 1,000 people watching. This is crazy. I'm pinning a channel that I would like you to go and watch and follow, rather, the Cutback with Umpilo. So I want to start by saying this. Aiden McCarthy, right? I just want to say that and let it sink in and show you his picture and just say Aiden McCarthy, okay? Aiden McCarthy. This kid right here, I said a few days ago on a TikTok live, Aiden McCarthy is a starter at Kaizer Chiefs. People who were in the panel said to me, no, Mpilo, he's not a starter. He is a good replacement for Dodley when Dodley comes out or something. And then I said, Aiden McCarthy starts a game. It doesn't matter who he benches. And I just tweeted before the game ended. Number one, Aiden McCarthy either starts instead of Dodley. Number two, he starts instead of Miguel and he plays alongside Dodley, because we've talked about the combination of Dodley and Miguel not working. Number three, Aiden McCarthy could play as a left back, because one of the things that I've noticed in this preseason, hopefully it's not the case, is that Ushinga does not look that great as a defender. Going forward, he's comfortable, but defensively, there are some questions. So I wonder if he's going to be able to cover that ground, which opens space for Aiden McCarthy, because he has played in that position towards the end of the season That's the position he was playing in. He is not sitting on the bench. Under no circumstances will Aiden McCarthy sit on the bench, because what we've seen this preseason is that Aiden McCarthy is the best defender so far at Kaizer Chiefs this preseason. I'm clear about this. Aiden McCarthy does not sit on the bench. We have 1,400 people watching and only 291 likes. Can we get those likes to 1,000, guys? Because it's unfair. 1,400. This is a lot of people. I've never had so many people watch me. Anyways, live, there is. So I just want to put it out there. Aiden McCarthy is a starter. I don't know who the other three are going to be, but Aiden McCarthy is definitely going to be starting for Kaizer Chiefs. And also, given the fact that Utotli is still recovering in any case, that means Vele is going to be starting. The question now is, when Totli returns, is he going to bench Umiguelo, is he going to bench McCarthy, or is he going to bench Ushinga? Because he's not benching McCarthy. Which brings us to the second thing. I Nabi bafethu ngeke. Say what you want to say. Nabi is levels above the levels that people are putting him in. This coach is smart. One thing that I always say when I analyze games is Nabi does not approach every game the same. Even within the game, he does not approach situations in the game the same way. Like we saw Chiefs pressing with the 4-4-2. We saw Chiefs pressing with the 4-2-3. We saw Chiefs pressing with the 5-2-3, which is 10 players in total. We saw them pressing with the 5-3-2 in the same game, because it's situational. Now, I'm just talking about defense. In defense, we saw so many variations in how Chiefs can be configured. When we're going forward, we saw Shinga inverting, adding into midfield. We saw Monyane and Shinga inverting at the same time. And then you saw Lilepo being the one who's inverting. You saw Lilepo being the one who's wide. Sometimes you even saw Umteto being the one or wide, as if he's a winger. Rotations staying unpredictable in a match. Like, it's to me, that is why I was saying, even on Twitter, I will not be explaining to people who are coming to me right now and saying, oh, Chiefs were playing useless passes in the first half, they were doing nothing. Guys, come on, listen to me. In football, not every pass that is made has to go forward. Like, angazi ukuthi how many times we have to explain this. Last year, they were blaming Umart for this. But in football, not every pass that is played has to go forward. The ball sometimes has to be rotated. Why do we rotate the ball? We rotate the ball so that players get confidence on the ball, so that we keep the other team guessing, so that we get the other team frustrated. Because the more they are chasing the ball, the more they get frustrated. And the more they get frustrated, the most likely they are to lose the structure, and that's when we pass the ball into the spaces that they'll open. Because one way or the other, if you've played football, you know this. If you're playing against a team that's just passing the ball, at some point you get desperate and you want to win the ball. And at that moment that you become desperate, that's where you start running and you forget the shape, and then there's space, and then the ball is played in that space. So when you see Chiefs playing the ball, passing the ball around, moving the ball around, but not creating chances, don't start and say, oh, why are they just rotating the ball and doing nothing with it? It doesn't have to be like that. Like we saw PSG beating Madrid 4-0. In the second half, they were not trying to go forward all the time. Even before they scored, at times they were just playing the ball, pushing the ball around. Because in football, you don't have to try and play every pass forward, because then they will win the ball back, and now you are going to have problems. So that's just another thing, because I saw some people say commenting on my tweets saying things like that, as if now if you are rotating the ball around, you've committed sins. Because now you listen to people who will say pointless passes and whatnot. Pointless passes in. Because you cannot tell me that a pass is pointless if it helps us keep position. Like there are players like Marcelo Allende. If you can go to SofaScore and look at Marcelo Allende's stats, you will see that he does not have 10 assists and 10 goals. No. Because his job is never to create or to score goals. His job is to make sure that Sundowns keep the ball. If you look at Vitinha, yes, he will score. Now I'm talking about Vitinha of PSG. Yes, he will score at times. But what does he do most of the time? He's just helping the team keep the ball, keep the ball, keep the ball, keep the ball. And if we can keep the ball, then the team can play much better. Then the team has much more confidence. Then you are building into the game because that's what you want. So whenever you hear someone say those things, just ignore them. And I'm not even entertaining any negative comments right now because I cannot watch what I just watched and then still find negatives. There are things, smaller things that I can say they need fixing, but they're not outright negatives. Like I've seen a lot of people talking about Silva and how he's a scam and all of those things. But I saw Silva on the ball like 4 times in the game. And even Hlongwane struggled when he got in because he was exposed to what Silva was exposed to. The fact that when he gets the ball, he's usually isolated. So he's under pressure. That is why his first touch will always look like, oh, it's horrible. Because he traps the ball, someone is around, and then they're taking the ball. That's just one of the things. But there was a time, there were 2 times, in fact, where he was playing combination with Abomshini, and the other one led to him taking a shot, which was a horrible shot. But regardless, please like the video, by the way. So I just want to say those things, that even the other weakness that I notice is with who's this guy, with Ushinga inverting into midfield. Sometimes it takes him a while for him to recover to his position, but I'm sure Nabi will fix those things. Like I watched Oxim Teto today receiving the ball, and you are expecting, okay, here we go again, he's gonna pass it backwards. He turns, he finds a pass. I'm like, this is the Mteto that we've been talking about, and the fact that he's playing back passes non-stop. No, he's moving the ball, and I'm like, what is happening? What is happening with Chiefs? How in not 15 days they arrived there on the 3rd? How in 12 days has the team become so good? How are they playing with so much confidence? Because yes, there are some new players. Gunama edition abo Aiden McCarthy. Then in no Tulan touch mabas. Number 30. Number 30 numbers. Was he wearing 34? I think was wearing 34. Was wearing 34. Like there are some players that you look at and you're like, okay, this one knows how to play football. And besides just looking, because looks can be deceiving, when he's on the ball, you see he just looks unbothered. The confidence, the arrogance of him when he's on the ball, you can tell. And then also Khoesa, the number 38, I saw some people were asking that. Ukabele Khoesa also came in and he had a solid game as well. So it's all of these things that you are looking at, like Unabi is taking players from mid development, he's bringing them to the senior team. You're seeing them playing with so much confidence. You're seeing the whole team insisting. I have notes here. Probably make the video. I don't know. I will see if I can make the video about this game. But it's this idea of the players sticking to the plan of the coach. Yabona, that thing of seeing players sticking to the idea that the coach gave them makes me happy, because no matter what, the Chiefs were playing the ball. Even if they are pressed, like I think I started seeing it in second half where Bob Vuma were kicking the ball long. But for the most part, they were playing the ball. Even when they are pressed, they just didn't care. They were just going to play the ball. Like it was clear to them. It was clear to them that they are trying to play the ball. And they did. Like there was there was this time, I think it was around the 15th minute. That's the one that stood out. They did them more than once. There was a time around the 15th minute. Can I share the screen? Okay, I think I can. I will share the screen now, because there was that thing. It was around the 15th minute. Okay, where is this thing? I want to show you that clip because it mesmerized me, Shem. It mesmerized me because I haven't made that clip, but I am pretty sure I can show it. But it's this thing yokuthi, how is Chiefs becoming so good? And we knew this because since last season we knew that Chiefs were in a position where they were starting to play the ball. It's just that for the most part, abantu did not want to believe ukuthi Unabi is actually a good coach because at the time results were not agreeing with him. But now you can see ukuthi this is a team that okay. This is a team that is coached, and whether people like it or not, it's a thing. It's a thing that happens. Ukuthi Chiefs plays football. Let me show you this clip before we can just go. Display LG. Nope. LG. Nuts. Think it's this clip. The ball goes back, and then the keeper under pressure. What pressure? He's under pressure, but they're insisting we are going to keep the ball no matter what. We are going to keep the ball and play it. Even here, by the way, Umtu loses the ball. I want to show this specifically because Umtu loses the ball, still trying to pass it. And that tells me some people were saying, Nabi should shout at these boys. Why are they wasting the ball and all of those things? But make mistakes doing what the coach told you to do. Because ultimately, the plan is we are going to ball today. And if the coach said, let's play, then let's play. Here's another clip. This one is the one that just went berserk. Again, it's Chiefs playing out from the back because these are obvious things that people somehow just don't want to admit that they saw. But these things happened. Ibhola lifike lidlalwe esiswini, libuyele emumva, lingene eboxini, then we play the ball. Utouch. Book. Siyaphuma kuyi-press. Saphuma kuyi-press. Saphuma kuyi-press. Saphuma. Suka. You can't tell me nothing. Those things, you don't wake up. A team doesn't just wake up and they know how to do that. These are type of things that we train. These are type of things that are planned before the game. This is how we're going to move the ball. It goes up, it goes left. It goes up, it goes left. It goes up, it goes left. But you will have some people who will force you or who will try to make you believe that there is no coaching at Chiefs, even though we can clearly see that there is coaching at Chiefs. We understand. So ipola siyabona ukuthi liya-move and uyathanda or awuthandi kuyenzeka. We are getting there. Naba bantu besho. We are on 2,000 concurrent viewers. This is the largest viewership I've ever gotten live in Mihlol. Inyoka yami yasebenza. Ngiyadlala. But really guys, on a serious note, put the results aside. Besubuki ibhola belidlalwa Chiefs. And while we're here, I am birthdaying on the 27th of July in 12 days. And so far, we have been able to collect, let me count, 170. I found a cheaper chair, 2,200. So 170. Thank you to Tami, Umsijo, and someone else who just wrote birthday present. So if you want to contribute to getting me this powerful gaming chair so that I can sit comfortably while I'm editing videos, you can do that by using these bank details that are on your screen right now and send however much. As I'm saying, there are people who could be sending 20 rands. There are people who could be sending 15 rands, 10 rands. I don't know if you can send 10 rands. But however much you are comfortable with, I would really appreciate it because isitulo lesi sika 2,200 si comfortable ngempela. Lezi ezinye it's either sikwazi ungisupporta ekhanda or singisupporte kuphi. Yeah, ubuyile namache ngibuyile vela uthi ngimsuse futhi lo ku channel yami because yami le channel ngeke nje ngizwe ngaye mina. Done. Sengimsusile. So those are the details, guys, if you're interested in helping while we are also talking about a Kaizer Chiefs. So I also saw something that I want us to discuss, which has to do with the technical team, but I think I will also leave that for tomorrow's video. But as I said, if you want to support the channel, this is the way that you can support the channel by contributing to this bank account. But anyways, if I have something else to break down, there is a link of this channel of Ikat Back with Umpilo that is pinned on the comments, and you can go to the channel, and in the channel, that's where you'll find analysis of Chiefs, Pirates, and Sundowns, because I know that there are some people who also support Pirates and Sundowns who watch the content. Once again, you can support the channel here, and thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, equals Alpelo Moy.